Hey everyone, Super SG here with another video review. Full disclaimer, I did receive this product for free for review purposes, and I was not swayed in any way to try and give a 5-star review. They just wanted me to review with my honest opinion, so I'll go ahead and start the video right now. So this is a video review of the GuliKit King Kong controller. It's an interesting name, but whatever. I'm not a product designer or namer, so I can't really give an opinion on that type of stuff. But whatever. It's weird. So as you can see, it's modeled off of an Xbox One controller, but it specifically is for Switch, or advertised specifically for Switch and PC. But it also has the functionality of connecting to a smartphone device. So I'll just open it up here for you guys real quick here on camera. Just really standard. Comes, ooh, styrofoam wrapping. I just dropped the cable for it. It's a USB Type-C actually for charging. So it's all a built-in battery. You don't have any batteries that you put in it. I think it's like a 980 milliamp battery or something like that. And it uses Type-C, which is really nice. I'll go ahead. Instruction manual, cool. Gives you a cool little plastic card telling you how to set everything up. Just quick shortcuts, which is really handy. You can keep that on your desk or something, or take a picture of it, whatever you want to do. GuliKit stickers, because you really want to rep that $40 cheap controller that you bought on Amazon for some reason. And then, of course, you have the actual controller itself. Bada bing, bada boom. It comes out of the wrapping, wabam. You know, it feels exactly like an Xbox One controller, just a little bit more slippery because it's cheaper plastic and because it's not textured in any way, shape, or form. It is just straight plastic. There are 4 different settings actually. You have a Nintendo Switch toggle, so you can press the Nintendo Switch toggle. You can switch to Windows, and then Windows 10 and Windows D. No idea what that means. And there's an Android symbol on there as well, so you can connect to an Android phone. I don't know if it'll work on an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, unfortunately. I use a Samsung. But anyway, yeah, there's some functionalities on here as well. There's a turbo, so if you hold down a button and then assign it to a turbo, that way whenever you hit that turbo button, it will repeatedly press and spam that button over and over again. And it also has a learning function, a 10-second learning. Whatever you can fit into that 10 seconds, it will record all of that, and then when you hit the learn button again, it plays back what you recorded, so that way if you want to do a specific move combo or something like that, it works that way as well. We'll go ahead and jump over to my Nintendo Switch real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like when you set it up, and basically the normal functionality. So we'll jump over to my TV right now and take a look. Alright everyone, welcome back. We are now at my gaming setup on the couch. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a quick overview of all the functions that are built into this controller. There's quite a bit, so just bear with me while we go through everything. So first you can see that there are 2 extra buttons on here. So you do have your home button, you have your screenshot, your plus minus, you have all of that. But then you also have a gear icon, and then you also have it's almost like the menu or like the overlay button on the Xbox One controller. It looks very similar, almost identical. So there are 2 buttons on there that will help you program things on this controller. Now the first thing that we're going to go over is the repeated function. So you can repeat and basically have a turbo function. So if you press one button, it'll repeatedly hit that button over and over again as long as it's pressed. So basically you just press the gear icon, and while you're holding the icon, you press a button, and then that triggers it. So then you just hold down that button, and as you can see in Zelda, I'm repeatedly jumping. There is more functionality to this. So basically you can press turbo and it goes like this. Now what if you want it to repeat over and over and over again? And I let go, Link continues to jump over and over again. Well, you just basically press the gear icon, you press the same button again that you have already pressed and programmed, and then once you press it, Link will continuously jump over and over and over again until you press that button again. Now, if you want to completely remove this, you can, same thing, press the gear, press the button, and it will long vibrate and tell you that that command has been killed. So if you press it, Link won't jump anymore. If you tap it, Link will just do the one jump. That's it. You have nothing to worry about anymore. That's completely overridden and gone. The next thing that we're going to go over real quick is basically the learn command button, or the learn series is what I call it. But basically it takes all your inputs, it records the inputs, and then when you press that button, it spits it back out to you. So we're going to go ahead and press, there is the menu button that looks like the menu button on the Xbox. We're going to press that, and it's going to do just a long press, and it's going to vibrate. And then basically you just go through, press all your buttons, For some reason we want to like do this, right? And when you're done, you press that same button again, and that records the whole series. Then when you want to play that series back, you just press the button, and it auto-plays what you just played. Now, if you want to end it, you can just do any input, and it will end it automatically. What if you want it to go over and over again? Well, that also has a built-in function. You just double tap that same button to execute. And when you double tap it, that will continuously play over and over again. There's also a built-in vibration adjuster. So if you wanted to adjust the sensitivity of the vibration, yes, there is vibration built into this controller. So it's really simple. In order to fix it or to adjust it, you just press the gear icon, and then you press either up or down on the D-pad. When you get all the way to the top, it doesn't do anything, but when you get all the way down to the bottom, there's a long vibration. I think there's 5 different or 4 levels of vibration, so that works as well. You have everything already programmed. You have all these settings on it. Well, what if you don't want any of those settings on there anymore? You just want to reset this back to net 0 and restart from the ground up. Well, you can do that if you just press the gear and the minus button. That'll do a long vibration, and that will let you know that you have killed everything. So if you back out of it and you press, for example, that learn button, wait a minute, that didn't work. Okay, so I did some research, and I found out that the clear settings mode just clears the turbo functionality. It doesn't get rid of the whole, button pressing commands and everything like that. We'll head back to my desk real quick and we'll finish up this review and I'll give my final thoughts. Alright, we're back at my desk and we're just going to go over some final thoughts of this controller. One final command that I forgot to teach you was that you can swap the A, B buttons and the X, Y. So if you're used to the A button being on the bottom, like an Xbox One controller, and B being on the right side, and vice versa for X and Y, you can swap those if you just press the gear button and the plus sign. That swaps both sets of those buttons, so that way you can play more like a traditional Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. So final thoughts on this controller. Although it's built pretty cheaply, I am surprised that it has a USB-C connectivity for charging, and I'm also surprised it has a built-in battery and it has vibration. Combined with the facts that you can do, commands and whatnot, you can learn, a button input combination. You can do a turbo on pretty much any button apart from the triggers. You can swap the A, B, X, Ys, and you can also do vibration settings and whatnot. I think it's a really good combination for only $40. So if you do see this controller, I would recommend picking it up if you're looking for a budget type controller. It's also more ergonomic than I would say the Joy-Cons. So if you're looking for something that's more comfortable in the hands, then I would definitely recommend this option. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really appreciate you tuning in. So I will put the links in the bottom for basically the Amazon purchase page, and yeah, that's it. I got nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.